As we highlight remarkable Northeast Ohio leaders during Black History Month, one name stands out: Dr. Julian Earls, a former director of NASA Glenn, a mentor to generations, and at one time an Olympic torchbearer. Dr. Earls is also the focus of a powerful story from our one and only Leon-Bibb. He's with us now to talk to us about this. You have told the most beautiful stories, and I'm curious what it is about this particular gentleman that makes you say, you are extraordinary.
What a man, what a man, what a man. Like the old song says.
Yes.
Julian Earls is that kind of a guy. And he's a good friend, too. He's a good friend. He's as good as they come, believe me, he is. And let me tell you about what I love about him. When you sit down with Julian Earls, you quickly understand that his story is more than about titles or even an Olympic torch. He's a man who spent 40 years at NASA Glenn, supporting space missions across multiple eras of American spaceflight, helping make it possible for others to leave the ground and reach well beyond it as well. He's a lifelong runner, marathons, and still logging miles in his 80s, 5 miles a day, by the way.
Wow.
The discipline of putting one foot in front of the other. And it was because of someone's life he touched and inspired that Dr. Julian Earls was nominated to carry the Olympic torch through Cleveland on January 1st, 2002. At first, he didn't believe he'd been nominated, but the Olympic Committee was persistent. Together, we talked about what moment really meant to him, not just the honor of representing his city, but the responsibility of lighting a pathway for others. It's a path that began for him back in the 1960s when he first joined the space agency right out of graduate school. Hired as a health physicist at what was then NASA Lewis Research Center and known today as NASA Glenn. Through the decades, Julian Earls worked through many different roles, but perhaps most notably, he was tapped as the NASA director in Cleveland during a time of uncertainty after the Columbia shuttle disaster. The center was in the midst of testing to support the return to space flight. Dr. Julian Earls provided that steady hand that was needed. Because for Dr. Julian Earls, whether it was at NASA or mentoring students after retirement at Cleveland State University, the mission has always been very much the same: give what you can in a way that helps move someone else forward. And that really is why his story resonates, especially during Black History Month. Not just because of where he's been, but because of the way he's helped others see where they might go. And still ahead, we're going to be talking about him later on our 5 o'clock broadcast.
Yeah.
We're going to go deep into the story of him carrying that Olympic torch in 2002.
Wow. And the memories you must have because he is your friend.
He is a good friend. We get together all the time, have dinner and have good times, laugh and joke, and he's as good as they come.
Thank you. So are you, Leon.
Oh,
so
thank
are you. You
it's
know
good
that.
to see you, my dear,
You know
my
that.
dear. Good to be on the
Absolutely.
broadcast with you.
Oh, always so good to have you here.
Good to see you,
Thank
too.
you, Leon.
Okay.